A busy town hall for Andrew Scheer with an unexpected question full of false information.
Trudeau gave $600 million to the Clinton Foundation. The Clinton Foundation is part of child trafficking and child sacrifice. If you study it, it's in the Pizzagate. And how do we get that money back?
Pizzagate, a conspiracy theory that accused former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton of running a child sex ring at this pizza shop. The fake story was widely debunked, and still, someone who believed the tale fired shots there.
Appreciate your concerns on this.
Last night, Andrew Scheer didn't challenge the man who asked the question.
You mentioned the Clinton Foundation. You mentioned there are other examples where Justin Trudeau's government has given grants to hire people for groups that are, advocating for their own particular ideology.
Today, Scheer says he didn't hear the word Pizzagate.
I heard the Clinton Foundation part. I heard some of the other points the gentleman was making, but that was not something that.
So you didn't hear the
Pizzagate?
No. Yeah. Reference, okay.
I did not.
Scheer's office says he didn't know what Pizzagate was until today. But now that he does, he believes conspiracies like it have no place in political debate. It's not always easy for politicians to call out fake information on the fly. The Prime Minister has several times when attacked over his policies.
That is false. Quebec actually gets its oil from the United States and from Western Canada.
Even harder, perhaps, challenging supporters, like the late U.S. Senator John McCain did when faced with a lie about his opponent, Barack Obama.
He's an Arab. No?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen.
Making things more difficult for Scheer, Maxime Bernier's New People's Party threatens to split the Conservative vote in the fall election.
Scheer and Bernier are going to be fighting over the same kind of group of voters. And this might be something that he's thinking about that would help him in the election in October.
It's the new reality. With fake news swirling around elections, politicians are increasingly faced with a choice: call it out or risk being called out themselves. Salima Shivji, CBC News, Ottawa.
Now, there is the question, how did misinformation like this end up in front of a national politician? Well, let's break down the anatomy of a fake story.
Trudeau gave $600 million to the Clinton Foundation.
Okay, assuming the 600 million figure came from anywhere, it might have been this eye-popping figure the Trudeau government announced in 2017.
The Government of Canada will be investing $650 million in sexual and reproductive health programs for women.
A couple months later, the Toronto Sun ran this editorial criticizing the Trudeau government for giving $241 million to the Clinton Foundation, a different number that also happened to be very wrong. You see, the Trudeau government did give to the Clinton Foundation for a women's health program in Nigeria, but it was just under $20 million. And worth mentioning, the Harper government also funded Clinton Foundation programs to the tune of about $30 million. But by the time the Sun ran a correction, the fake figure was already spreading through right-wing media and into far-right message boards where it mixed with anti-Clinton conspiracy theories and apparently remains alive.